Hello, hello. There's no shot that we finish this dungeon in time. Maintenance is in like 18 minutes. But we somehow got a pug group together, and we're just gonna run this dungeon until the server's shut down. And I just wanted to kind of update people on things as I run a dungeon, I guess. But I'm also just playing Voidweaver, so I wanted to show people that basically in keys up until like, I don't know, maybe like level... pretty much up until about like level 15 or 16s, I'm playing Voidweaver because I still believe that it is the better spec for keys until you're in higher keys. And then obviously Oracle is just the better choice because it's safer, offers more defensive utility, all that kind of stuff. But I think Voidweaver is still totally viable if you like playing it, and it's really fun. Offers more damage, and in pug groups, I think the like added absorbs you get and whatnot through Oracle is just not, a lot of it just doesn't get used because no one's taking that much damage in these low keys. So I think Voidweaver just, you get more throughput, you don't have to play as much around like burst healing or cooldowns and stuff like that, because you kind of always do decent group-wide healing by just pressing Radiance and Mind Blast and then spamming Smite. So if you like playing Voidweaver, you should play Voidweaver because it's still really good. Oh my gosh, it's owning us. I should have Shadow Melded that and healed the other guy. Definitely my bad. Yeah, other than that, what's been going on with me? I have been gone for way too long, and I apologize. I've been really busy because my IRL work picked up. I work like a seasonal job at the moment, so I work like 8 months out of the year, and then 4 months I have a lot less work to do. So that's where I was uploading a lot and being pretty consistent at the start of Season 2 and whatnot. But work picked back up, and I've been dealing with that. And then outside of that, I also posted about it a few times. I compete in HEMA events, which is basically just like a longsword fencing or fencing in general. You can kind of think of it in the same way as like Olympic fencing as a sport. I compete in that kind of stuff. I travel around just a little bit, around like the West Coast in the USA, and compete. I had like 3 or 4 back-to-back competitions like each weekend for like a month straight, so that kept me really busy, and it was difficult for me to like find free time outside of work. All of it was getting spent doing that, but I still have some events planned and stuff, but it's definitely not as frequent as it was these past few, I guess this past like month or two. And then on top of all of that, I'm in the middle of moving again, so I'm hoping once I get settled and finish my move and stuff, I will be able to continue streaming and uploading more frequently again, since I'll have more of like a scheduled laid out. And I think I'm going to be working remote for a little bit, so it should buy me a little more time to have during the day. Yeah, that's all in a nutshell what I've been up to and why I haven't been uploading. But I still plan to. I'm not going anywhere. It's just, you know, being in a spot where I am, where I still work a full-time regular job and still have like other hobbies outside of WoW, and I run a guild, and it's definitely a lot, and I put a little bit too much for myself to do sometimes. So sometimes content creation just kind of gets pushed down a little bit to the back burner, and then I have to kind of come back and forth to it as time allows. So playing the triple caster comp with the prop Paladin, it's actually pretty fun. 13 minutes until the server goes offline. I guess we'll start talking about Voidweaver stuff as we get to the first boss and whatnot. There is something with Disc Priest that I think a lot of people forget, and I also, like, I don't do it consistently enough because I forget about it, is every time you press Penance, so like right here I'll press Penance, it buffs your next Smite or Power Word Shield. But what you can also do is you can press Smite and then Power Word Shield at the same time at the end, and it buffs both. You have to press Power Word Shield like right at the end, like you have to be spamming it. So like right here I press Penance, and then I'm going to press Smite and like spam Power Word Shield on someone like that. And now it buffs both. Possible that they fixed that since it's worked. So definitely let me know, and I'll pin a comment down below if that's the case. Where like, trying to convince them to just sit in this dungeon until the servers crash. Oh, I think I got just whacked by the boss. Can I take this now? Recover, I double Radiance, and then we Mind Blast. I'm gonna Shadow Meld that just to buy a little extra time. Double Radiance, Mind Blast, Penance. I think I've talked about this before. Using double Radiance will make your next Penance like insanely strong compared to using one Radiance. It just obviously uses more charges and stuff like that. If you want to do really big burst healing, it's really good on bosses where like they don't do group-wide damage for a long time. Like on this boss, it would be good during this kill a block barrier or when all the ads die. Like I think double Radiance would be really strong on this boss. This time I only have one Radiance. We'll press Evangelism. Use our Absorb Trinket on someone. There we go. This time I'll try to save it, so I'll show you guys what it looks like. Use one Radiance charge, and then we'll try to save the other charges for when the intermission happens. Apply some atonements without using our Radiance, which is definitely difficult to do. Oh, that was close. Use Ultimate Penitence. With no atonements, it's not very worth it at all, I realize. Okay, and then we Radiance, we Pet, and then we'll Radiance again. Try to move in time. My penance just got completely wasted. That was so bad. Wait, that was actually so bad. Oh, not like this. Do I live? Health pot. And we Evangelism. Look at that. I played that so badly. It's okay, we recovered. And now I'm like him. Use one Radiance charge here before the intermission. Drink a mana pot as well.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh no, little Warlock. Good job with the Hellstone. Okay, here comes the AoE damage. Oh.
4, 3, 2.
Radiance, Mind Blast, Radiance again, Pet, and then this Penance will be absolutely huge. It's a big save. Mass Barrier is really big too.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Once this boss dies, they might be done. Mage, no. This is where we double Radiance again. Mind Blast Penance. Use Evenge. The Warlock's like, why are we doing this? I'm surprised anyone even let me start the key. If I got in here and I was like, wait, we have no time. The maintenance is in like 15 minutes. They're like, we can do it. I'm like, what? Dungeon's like 30 minutes long. Yeah, the Warlock's gonna leave. Oh my gosh, this is hurting bad. Alright, well, at least I got to update you guys on stuff. And, yeah, I think besides that, I wish I could save these guys, but I think we're just all dead. So I'm gonna run this way like this. We're gonna try to live. I'm gonna penance myself. And then I'm gonna shadow meld. Boom. Oh, it's still running for somebody. Aggro to me though. Run! I just don't want to be in range of the warp. There we go. Alright, well that's all I have, but I'll have some more videos uploaded here soon. I plan to keep uploading stuff. I know right now is like the downtime during the season, so I'm not going to go too crazy on it because I want to be, you know, fresh and ready to go whenever Season 3 comes out in the next couple months, but I will be trying to upload some stuff here and there. Maybe we can look at like logs and stuff like that and just kind of do more like review-based stuff. Yeah, join the Discord. That's where I kind of keep people up to date on things and try to interact with people and stuff like that. And I like to keep doing more of that as time goes on and as time allows. So anytime I go on like little upload breaks, I guess, where you see like a gap in me uploading videos, it's usually just me being busy with IRL stuff, but I am trying my best to make time for it and make it happen so that I can bring more healer content to the game. So I will see you guys around, and I will try to also be streaming like maybe this weekend and stuff, maybe even if I'm playing other games and stuff. I've kind of asked this question before, but I'll probably end up asking again in my Discord if people are okay with me like streaming other games, even like during WoW downtime if I'm not currently playing WoW as much. But I do have some alts and stuff that I want to work through as well, so maybe we can kind of work on all that together. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Cheers.